Thank you so much. This is so overwhelming. Assalamualaikum ya ITM Sri Iskandar. I would like to wish you a very, very good morning. Wow, this is so good. I feel so excited to be here with all of you in this vain hall. UITM Sri Iskandar, a prestigious university that have raised a lot of great people, like the popular fashion designer Izanie, and also a very popular fashion designer Hatta Dolman. This achievement proves that UITM Sri Iskandar own a great student that must have ability in managing their personal life and also wise in manage their studies, and the most important, they must be very smart in manage their stress. When we start talking about stress, most of people will come up with negative response, expression and comment. But somehow, stress actually can be something good into our life. Why I saying this? This is because sometimes stress can be a pusher to a person to improve their life. However, when we fail to manage stress, it will give a really bad impact, negative into our life. So, for the further discussion, I would like to call Dr. Ibrahim, a holder of PhD in Psychology from University London. I give you Dr. Izanie.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for our respected moderator there. So I'm going to put this aside first. Alright. Stress management among students in this campus UITM Perak Sri Iskandar. So what's about stress? What is stress? In psychological terms, stress is called psychology stress. So psychology stress means that individuals perceive to the environment that exceed their ability to meet the demands that were placed on them. So unit counseling are collaborating with the unit's students affairs as well as the artist, Islamic unit and sport event management unit in this UITM to conduct a survey, a case study for stress management among students. So let's us take a look on this chart. Let us take a look at this chart. Based on this chart, most of students will feel the pressure during examination. It is recorded 37% from 100 respondents agree that examination periods make them stressed. Meanwhile, only 3% here feel stressed during weekend. And the crucial part is when 24% respondents are being stressed every day. It might caused by daily work routine, assignment, or having problems in social interaction. Students might need a check to identify whether they have minor stress or major stress, because this stress can contribute to negative impact in future. It is also stated in the graph that 36% of students feel stressed once a week. It is the second highest number for the survey on frequency of students being stressed. Ladies and gentlemen, so what is the effect of stress? What stress can do to you? So first, the gastrics. The gastrics is an illness to your stomach lining. You will feel the pain, the pound inside your stomach. Next, stress can cause you migraines. So I would like to ask all the audience here, what is the difference between migraines and headache? Alright, let me just simply tell you what is that. The headache is like a mild condition of pain, but compared to migraine, it can become from moderate to severe pain. This is a very distracted pain for you in your life. How would you do your tasks, your assignments, if you have this kind of pain? So let us go more to crucial part. What stress can cause you? This is the cardiovascular attack. Humans need a lot of oxygen to be rich in their blood. So when your coronary artery is blocked, and then the tissue, your heart tissue will quickly die. In US, it is recorded that 40% of death reported in there. So are you guys afraid? You need to. Let us go to another simple disease that you might not expect it, that this could occur to you. This is what we call the delay on wound recover. Yes, you might not expect it, right? This stress in your life can make your wound becomes delayed to recover. And often cases, the small wound could become bigger over time. It's a surprise, isn't it? So, last part I'm going to tell you about what the cause of this stress is this. This is a tragic event if it happens in your life. This is what we call Alzheimer. Alzheimer is a type of dementia. A person could lose a memory or a behavior ethics that they used to have in their lives. Just imagine if you are in the top level of your life, you have power, you are rich, you have family, you have children, you have mother, and someday when you wake up, you don't remember them. What would happen in your life then? You don't remember who you are, and you don't even remember the people who you love. You will lose what you are. So there's a lot of cases can occur due to stress. This mental and health issue is a serious problem. So students, you need to take care of your stress management in a serious way. So let us start with smart stress management. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Dr. Izanie Ibrahim for the explanation. I hope you guys can have a better understanding about what is stress, so it can help you to understanding yourself, your stress, so it can be managed well. Okay, now we will go to our second panel. Ustaz Al-Fadil, Ustaz Rafaee, for explain about stress in the perspective of Islam.
Thank you to moderator. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajmain. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Ustaz Rafaee bin Saharudin. Can call me Ustaz Rafaee. So today I've been proud to explain and more detail about stress. So every person have a feeling of depression, or call it defined as stress. Okay, firstly, according from the research from Dr. Hairul bin Muhamad in 2018 said in his article, the definition of stress is come from feeling and soul. So when the disturb of the feeling and the soul of a person is in not good condition, there must be give the bad attitude to the person. So for Islam perspective, it's called to solve the problem for stress by person keep close by doing prayers and give zikir as our daily routines, and we can also try to discipline our attitude by wake up in the morning and try to do qiyamul lail, or we can try to zikir and like astaghfirullahalazim. In Al-Quran state, Allah will remember us when we remember Allah. So this verse at Surah Al-Baqarah verse 152. This means we must remember Allah, and every time, in every day, every moment we have a trouble, we have Allah to hear our problem and try to give us the solution for the problem that I have been facing. And Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala try to give the stress to us, to we always to remember Him and always take action to improve our daily life activities, and always hold the name of Islam. So in other ways, in addition, I can say that Allah is always there. That's all. Thank you from me. I give back to moderator. This pie chart show the student reference when feeling stressed. The survey is carried out to know who did student refer to when they feel stressed. Students seem not comfortable talking to professionals, as only 3% of them seek for counselor and another 10% of them talk to their teacher. Here it is clearly stated friend and family contribute quite a number where 34% of them talk to their parents and 42% of them they share with their friend. Students tend to express their feeling with someone they close. The others 11% is referring to their partners, girlfriend or boyfriend, or someone special to them. A close relationship between family members and surrounding communities strive to stimulate more balance, motivate so emotion and feeling in survival.
Thank you so much, Al-Fadil Ustaz Rafaee. Okay, student, as we know, Islam is our religion and it's full of calmness. So don't forget to salat, to perform, to reading Al-Quran and zikir. It will always give us some spirit to overcome our stress and face our life. Okay, now we will move to the next slot. That was a sharing from a person who before this have a very bad depression and now he survived and he is a well-known businessman. That was Mr. Nurnasriq from Telajak Laris. Please come, Mr. Nurnasriq.
Assalamualaikum.
Hello, Seri Iskandar. Okay, thank you for having me today. Before we start about stress management, I would like all of you here to release your tension by follow me, okay? Can you? Yeah. Can you? Yeah. Okay. When I say hi, you say hello, can? Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Hi. Okay, thank you. Give a big clap to yourself. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Today, I stand here to give some advice to all of you. Before this, we hear the advice from doctor, and next we hear from Ustaz. Okay. Before I start, I would like to introduce myself. You can call me Mr. Nash. I am from Telajak. Okay. Okay. Actually, you see here as a happy person. But my happiness today because I have done a many big risks in my life. Okay. I'm a father. I'm a son. I'm also a businessman. Nowadays, what you look at my social media, which is Instagram, I always post about my happy lifestyle, right? I share about my 4-share. You see my bungalow. You see my beautiful third and fourth wife. Okay? That is my rezeki. Okay, never mind. So today, I would like to not share my rezeki, I would like to share some advice to all of you. And how can you manage your stress from bottom to the up? Okay. Okay. Student in front of me, you need to remember that there are 3A that you need to perform to make sure that your assignment can be do well. Right? Do you focus in your assignment? Yeah. Really focus? Yeah. Okay. For your information, my favorite subject is ECW. It's English. I love English very much. Okay? That's my favorite subject in my master. Okay. So, there are 3A that you need to remember in your mind to make sure that your assignment you can do well. And you can do a very good job in your assignment. Okay, firstly, the first A is your ability. Okay. when you are in assignment, sometimes you can be individual or group assignment When you are in a group assignment, you need to remember that what is your ability. Okay, my ability is I love to evolve in PowerPoint, or I love to evolve in Word, or I know how to extract data from the internet. Show your ability to your friend so that your friend know what is your real ability to make sure that the group assignment can be do it. Okay. First is ability. Okay. Secondly, is your attitude. Okay. Second is your attitude. Attitude is 100% that you must consider. When you're in group assignment, you make sure that you must finish the assignment in a deadline given, because your friend need your assignment to make sure that he can do or she can do his part. Maybe he do the conclusion, so you make the content. So you must finish your content first, then we can go to the conclusion, right? So you must show your attitude, 100% attitude in the group assignment, so that your friend will choose you in the next assignment. Okay? And lastly is active. You must be a very, very active person to do the assignment. When you're an active person, you know every subject have different assignment. You must manage well all the assignment. This is we call active. Active in your every assignment, so that every carry mark that you will get the highest mark. For me, I love ECW, and I make sure my ECW is the highest mark rather than other assignment. Okay? Okay. I love to repeat. First is ability. Second is attitude, and lastly is active. Okay. Sharing about my depressed. You know, I am Mr. Nash. I have some depressed issue inside me. Because of what? I don't know. How can I bring my product to the worldwide, not only in Malaysia? People talking bad to me because they said that my product or my cosmetic bring harm to others, but actually not. They don't know my process, my real process. I face many challenging things in my life. My family problem, my group problem. This problem I must fix first. This problem I manage to fix it, but it takes more time, and until 5 to 10 years to settle this problem, because not one love me. We cannot make everyone love us, right? But when everyone see our success in the lightning, they love us, right? People love us when we are rich, when we are success. But when we face great or challenge life, people don't want to know. Okay, so what I want to explain to you, you need to find your success begin from the university. So take the advantage. Remove all the problem and make you a successful person in the future. That's all from me. Mr. Nash, terlajak, laris. Thank you. Come to the moderator.
Okay, thank you so much to Mr. Nash. We must be so proud with Mr. Nash. Okay, we must take this good advantage to be in our life, because he's a very successful businessman and always give back to the community. Okay, now for the last lot and last panel, we will talk about exercise. So, what is the relationship between stress and exercise? Stress and exercise. So, I would like to call Miss Bella from Fitness Center to explain what is stress and exercise, how it was related. So now I would like to call Miss Bella.
Okay, thank you, Miss Hanni.
So, I would like to ask all of you, did you know what is the related about stress and your daily life exercise? So, here I want to tell you, physically active will enhance your empowerment that to overcome your future participation. Through exercise, it will increase the sense of the person ability to have or control the person physical fitness and health potential. Okay, all of you can do some physical activity and follow healthy life during your study time. Okay, you have to take some time to have your physical activity while or after you do your assignment. I know all of you are really busy handling your assignment that have to submit to your lecturer and you have the deadline. But try to take some time to have your exercise, or maybe you can have exercise with your friends in your campus. Next is about stress eater. Okay, I want to tell you, stress eater is related to emotional eating, that it's actually a stress that involved with food to have happier or for you to feel better. It's only satisfy your emotional rather than to satisfy your physical hunger. You can have your favorite food after you do your assignment. I know all of you in this UITM love to have fast food to release your stress after your class, such as McD and KFC. You can have what you want to release your stress, but you have remember that you have to take a walk about 2 hours and 20 minutes, or take ride a bike about 1 hour and 30 minutes to burn off 500 calories of cheeseburger. So I hope all of the students in this ITM to take care of your physical health, to maintain your mental and emotional being. Thank you. According to the chart, student implement the highest result is somewhat agree, which agreed by 25% of respondents. Then it is followed by 22% respondent being agreed that they do sports on their leisure. Next, we can see 70% out of 100 respondents being strongly agree on implementation of sports on their time management. The number for students being strongly disagree, somewhat disagree is 8%, 50% and 13% respectively. From the graph, it is vividly illustrated that a part of students aware the benefit of sports to their life balance. On this graph, Most students answered strongly agree, which contribute highest percentage of 37%, and 27% of them are agree, suggesting it as a way to handle stress. Another 25% agree with this statement. This is crucial as stress eater is actually one of night habit on way to handle stress. Ones who have stress tend to eat creamy and sugary meal, which could lead to negative health impact. Some other bad escape from stress, such as smoking or involving to negative social activities. Despite a high number of suggesting eating to handle stress, there are only 1% of them strongly disagree, 2% disagree, and 8% somewhat disagree. Other than being stress eater, one might lose their appetite when being in stress condition.
Wow, 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 wow! Please give a big applause to all the panels. What a nice discussion today. Our 4 panels give so much input. So I wish that all of you take note all the important detail, so it will help you guys, or maybe not yourself, but you can help your friends to overcome their stress. So now I would like to thank all the panels, Dr. Izanie, Mr. Nurnasriq, Ustaz Al-Fadil Rafaee, and our Miss Bella. And for the last slot, we will have a question and answer session. So I will invite all our 4 panels into the stage. Please, please. Are you ready to give us a question? Okay, for the question, any student? Please come into the stage. Yes, please. Okay, please introduce yourself and the answer.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatini. I have one question to ask Mr. Nash about how can we adapt stress that come from family problems. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, and I will pass to Mr. Nash to answer.
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, nice question for today. Okay, she asked me how to overcome stress that come from family problem. When we talk about family, all of you must remember that family is first, right? Rather than friends, cousin, family is first. Everything you do in your life, you must make sure that your family is proud with you, right? Am I right?
Yes, right.
So that when you face family members, you face problem with family members, you need to think the very, very best way to settle down it or to find the best solution. Because of what? If you don't settle yearly, it will make you suffer in the future. Why I say like this? Because based on my experience, I'm a bad brother. I don't think about my sister and my younger brother. I only think about myself first. When they have problem, they find me, but I don't want to take their problem as my problem. That is my problem. But when I realize this while my brother bankruptcy. My brother is a CEO in a Tanah Maligai company. He faced a bankruptcy. And one or not, I as a brother take a serious step to help my brother. Because actually, my family problem is also our problem. So we must take it, and we must find the best solution. So the solution that you can take is, you can gather together with your family member and discuss nice way how to settle down the problem. And you also must not have a gap with your brother. And you can always have a very good family day to make sure that your relationship with them really tight, and you can have a better family. I hope I answer your question. Let's go.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Nash. And now for the second question.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Athira. I would like to ask question to Miss Bella. What is the suitable exercise for student in UiTM? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, to answer your question just now, the most suitable exercise that student can do in your campus is to take a walk after your class, or you can join a group of Zumba at the nearest gym around your campus, or you can have jogging at your lake in front of your campus, and you can take a ride cycling around your campus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Bella. And next, any question now?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah. I have one question for Ustaz Rafaee. What is the best way to manage stress in Islam? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question, Ustaz.
Alhamdulillah, thank you to audience for the question. So, what can I simplify for my answer to that question? For the Islam perspective, we as a Muslim, we must remember Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala always with us to support we and give we the solution. So we can try to improve our daily activity by doing Islamic perspective in our daily activities by praying, and most have to read more Holy Al-Quran to give a happiness and more calm to our heart and make our day is more easier. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ustaz. Now we open for the last question. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nyola Fahana. I would like to ask Dr. Izanie, is there any suicide issue among the students? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Dr. Izanie.
Alright, thank you, young lady, and thank you for our moderator. So, there are several suicide cases in Malaysia that I took in recent. So first is this one. The student commits suicide at Penang condo after she fails her exam and cheating boyfriend dumps her. So what really happens to this young lady? She was actually from Sweden. So people are like seeing her dancing in the balcony. But suddenly she threw a rubbish and she threw herself too in that moment. So she was believed died in the spot. So this was the first case recently in March 2019, and then the next case is these Supanjaya students commit suicide by shooting himself in the toilet. So what actually happened to this guy? He is a member of a shooting club, and he stole a gun when there are no people around. The club organizer realized that incident. They do a report, but unfortunately they were too late to avoid this incident. So this occurs 11 months ago, before this, in June 2018. So next cases is this pretty girl here. A 20-year-old student commits suicide due to stress, and she was just right near in this para, which is she was in Unitar. So you see, this girl named Wong, she was like brick in the moment where she was suddenly disappear from her hostel, and when she going back to her hostel, she packed her things and write a note to her mom. It was believed that it stated in the note she commits suicide because of stress during study. So guys, stress during study is very crucial. You need to know how to overcome and read away the feelings. It is not simply, sometimes it might look a small matter to some people, but it might look bigger to those who suffers from stress. So that's all from me.
Okay, gentlemen, now we have been at the end of the discussion. I really hope that you guys take this stress issue as a really big, important problems that we need to overcome. If you feel stressed or your friend stressed, please ask him or her to go meet counselor at your university. So she will or he will help you how to overcome the stress. So that's all from us. Any questions more, you can ask after this. So thank you so much, and Assalamualaikum.